Hello everyone, thank you for clicking and welcome back to English with Becky. I am Rebecca. Well, in this video we're going to look at phrasal verb. So what is phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and an adverb, or a verb and a preposition. Example, get up, look after. So let us look at some phrasal verbs in this video. So the first one we have here is burn out. So what's burn out? You are burned out when you work too hard. Say you want to accomplish something, so you work very hard, you work for it, you work day and night. And what happens eventually is it affects you mentally and physically. You get stressed, you have anxiety because of overworked. So that's burned out, right? Burnout is common among teachers and also students, say, who are going to appear the exams, board exams or whatever. They have not prepared well in advance. They start working end moment. They work very hard, they study very hard, and affects them, right, mentally, physically, and they get stressed out and anxiety. So that's burnout. It means that you're overworked. It could be related to your work, to your job. When you work day and night, you almost have no time for yourself. You are stressed out. So that's when you are burned out. Next we have call off. So call off means to cancel. You can cancel a meeting or an agreement. So if you're planning to meet up with your friends, you're planning to hang out, and then last moment you don't want to meet up again, you want to cancel it. So you could say, let's call off the meeting, right? Call off means to cancel. The meeting was called off. You can change the tense accordingly. Let's call off the meeting. So call off means to cancel. Let down. Let down means fail to support or help someone as they have hoped or expected. There's somebody, say you promised to help that person, and then end moment you don't help, you could not, so you have let down that person, right? You promised, say your friend wants to borrow money from you and he's hoping to get it from you, and you say, yes, I'll give it to you by this date, and finally when the date comes you don't give the money. So what happens? You have let down that person, right? So you could say, don't let me down. You can use it in a sentence in that way, or you could say, I won't let you down, right? So let down means to disappoint somebody. Carry out. So carry out means to do or to perform. When we look at the actual meaning, the literal meaning, it means to carry, right? You know what it is to carry, right? To carry out. You carry out something. But looking at the phrasal verb, it means something totally different. Here it means to do or to perform. We usually use these expressions when we talk about plans. Say you have a plan, so you do the necessary actions that are required to fulfill your plan, to accomplish your plan, right? You carry out a process. Say you have a series of steps that you have to accomplish, that you have to complete, and you carry out each of those steps to accomplish your plan. So if you have a plan, you must carry it out, right? You should do your best to carry out your plans. Students must carry out the instructions given to them by their teachers. So carry out simply means to perform, to do. And lastly, we have this one here, figure out. So it's a very common one. Figure out means to solve or to find out something, the answer to something. You can figure out what, you can figure out how, you can figure out why, right? Trying to find out the answer to something. Say you can figure out what is this. If you don't recognize something, you're trying to get to know what it is. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Means you're trying to get to know what it is, right? Or you can figure out why. Why is this like this? Why? You're trying to figure out why it is, right? Or how to do something. You're trying to find out how to do something. That's figure out. Or say you have seen someone, met someone after a very long time, but that person recognizes you, you don't recognize the person. You can think and say, I can't figure out where I've seen you or where I have met you, how I have known you, right? I'm trying to figure out how I have known you. So that's figure out, trying to find out the answer or solve something. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you have subscribed to the channel already, thank you. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.